Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Kinlaig. Well, we did have this all preloaded in the last episode, but they're not quite at the best price. They are not too bad, so we're going to sell this lot now, but onions, or the packaged onions I should say, are at the best price now. So we are going to get them all sold. See if we can get this in one go. There we go. £38,586. Let's just check in here. So we've still got a little bit to go until the best price. We're at 152,000 for everything we've got, minus what we just sold, and 170. So we're not too far off the best price. Where are we? Onions. So they've come down a little bit in the last sort of hour. It's taken us to come up here to unload this. This has dropped a little bit, but it's still at the best price just now. We're slightly above. So we're going to sell all the packaged onions we've got. The onion production is still running. We're going to sell, or potentially leave the salmon just now and just wait until maybe next month. Same with the firewood. But the onions are a way to go now, and the wood beams are at an exceptional price just now, so we're going to get them sold to the windmill. I don't think we need to move young salmon over yet. No, there's still plenty of that, and plenty of fish food there as well. We'll probably need some fish food for these guys, but we'll just hold off on that because I think we can get away with stopping this production soon. Saving on fish food, because we've already got 8,200 litres of young salmon, and they've still not got through that young salmon there either. So I think we'll hold off on that a little bit more. We did take one whole tree down, and we split it. Most of it went into here. To keep it running for the wood beams, and I think a little bit, like two and a bit ton went into the firewood processor, but it stopped early this morning, about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. We stopped that. We did put that load that was in the trailer we preloaded in the last episode. That was put in last night, and we need to get another load in for this today to keep it running, because obviously the onions are going to take a while to get to the best to come down from the best price. So yeah, we'll go and sell the onions, then the wood beams, and potentially salmon, but we'll maybe just hold off on that. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what our salmon looks like here, just to see. There we go. Alright, so we're way off just now. It's still coming down really. Well, maybe just hold off on the salmon. Maybe sell it in May. I think that'll be the best option. But now we're going to go back, get onions, get them sold. We should get that all in one load, 60,000 litres ish. Then the firewood will probably wait until, we'll see what like later on today. The value is coming up, so hopefully. And if we can get all of that done, we should be in a better position. Where am I? A better position to hopefully purchase field 19. And then when we do sell the salmon, there should be a lot more. We should be able to pay off the combine. That's the goal. So if we can get that done, we don't need to take on any more contracts. We can kind of be self-sufficient. And then my next goal, I know it's going to cost a lot of money. I don't want to take out a loan for it if possible. But obviously we've got the firewood every year. We've got the salmon production as it is, but I would like to buy another offshore salmon production facility. It's just not getting through it quick enough. Like, we can produce them so quick from the breeding production, but they're just not going through it quick enough. I know it is a lot of money, but the salmon is something you don't really need to tend to much apart from give them fish food and young salmon. If we're out there with a boat anyway, we can supply 2 production chains instead of just going all the way out there for one, because it does take a minute with a boat. It's not the quickest. So I think another one would be good. But we'll see. We do need to try and get going with that castle stones thing. Not right now, but hopefully in the next year or so. It's a good job I was turning in there, wasn't it? Right, let's get back. We'll get the onions loaded up. We'll get them sold, see how much we make from that, and see where we sit with money in the bank. And then probably skip forward time a little bit because there's not much field work to do. We've kind of got everything we need done anyway. The grass fields could just be left. We can't fertilise that until potentially February if it doesn't snow, but probably March. So let's get the onions loaded up and we'll probably feed the cows as well because I know they are going to need a bit of TMR as well. Well, here we go, the onions are loaded up and we're just coming into the sell point now. I forgot to say earlier, it was offering to snow, but as you can see, big Christmas tree is up and the Christmas decorations are on the houses. So we are in December. There's even bits on the lamppost there. That's a fantastic bit of decoration. I never thought of that. Right, we've got 58,000 litres of onions. So let's see, all in one go. Yes, 73,033 pounds. That means we've now got 132,590 pounds in the bank. Let's see. Yeah, we still need to top up the onions there. And what are we looking like here? Oh, so there would be another pallet, maybe 2 pallets there. Firewood still slowly climbing up. I know it's only been an hour, but wood beams are next up, I think. Oh, the price is coming down, but it's still well above the max price. So I reckon fast forward time and get another pallet, because I think it's 1,000 litres a pallet there. So that would make it 40,000. And we sell that. So we're close to 200,000, but not quite there for the field, which is 269,000. A little bit off there. I think we'll go back, top up the onions, make a TMR mix because they are getting quite low on that. Potentially a bale of straw as well. Then that should give us enough time to make this 4,000 litres of wood beams. We'll get them sold. I think we're going to hold off with the firewood. Yeah, we'll see. It is slowly climbing up. So we are, you know, by the time we get all that done, it's maybe a couple hours worth. So we may well be able to sell another load of firewood. And then maybe just keep some until it actually hits the best price, I think. Right, let's go and do a little time lapse, get the onions filled up. He's stopping at the light, that's good. Get the onions filled up, get a TMR mix done. See where we are with time, if we can get another wood beam pallet and then get them sold. And then see what the bank looks like. We may sell more firewood, but we'll see what like later on. We'll pass a couple hours time and see where we are. Well, that's us up here with a load of onions. I'll just check on here. Where are we? There. So we're doing the packed onions. trying to get them through. We've put a couple loads into the processor, which is actually topped up quite well. Yeah, we've got heaps there. But the best price for onions is right now at Feed and Grain South, £1,248 per 1,000 litres. And for onions packed, we're getting 1,247, so £1 less per 1,000 litres, and it's going down because the best price is this month and we've already been there. So we're taking as much onions as we can now to Feed and Grain South because the price is phenomenal. But I think we're going to be able to afford this field fairly quickly if we can get the firewood done as well. But we didn't plan to sell all of this as quick, so a bigger trailer would have been better, but you need a bigger tractor for that. So we're just going to have to make do with this at about 17,000 litres at a time. But let's get a few of these loads up, try and empty what we've got as long as that price is still good, and we should get £23,106 per trailer load. So we're going to go back for a couple more and we'll see you in around about an hour, hour and a half, because it does take a minute to get up here. So let's get going with that. Well, that's the last load now. We still have about 5,000 litres left at the farm, but we're not going to bother taking that up. It's not worth coming all the way over here for it. 4,874 litres. We're just going to put that into the onion production. It'd be better if we didn't just put 2 loads into the onions. We just put a couple, and we could have had 2 extra loads up here and got more. It's actually increasing as well. £1,258, so it's going up. Could have waited for this load, but I'm not going to chance it. £23,286. That is fantastic. I wonder how much that is in total. Let's have a quick look. Finance is 111,000. Would that be right? 4 loads? I think it maybe is. So now we have oh wait, do we have enough now for the field? Let's check. I think it's a little more than this actually. Yeah, 270,000. Oh no. We could pay off the combine, but I'd rather have the field first. Pay a little more in the interest, but we've got an extra field for next year. I was actually looking as well. The offshore aquaculture, I thought was 250 to 300,000. It's £125,000. So very easily affordable for us. But I think I would rather have field 19 for next year. Cows are topped up with feed as well. They are fine. Obviously, we've got plenty of onions to get through there. We're just going to have to let it process, and we're just going to sell it all once it's all done. Take it up with 1 load. That was stopped. See, this is why we're still running through the young salmon. We're still producing there. We've got 10,000 litres, so we could distribute that between 2 offshore aquacultures, I think. That would be best. And we almost have the extra pallet of wood beams, which would be going for almost £40,000. The value has dropped a little bit, just under 10,000, 9,500, but we can live with that because we've got extra money from the onions just now, so that's good. Then we've still got the firewood to sell as well. So I think with the wood beams, sell those once that next pallet comes through, then purchase that new field. So we're going to head back down to the yard, fast forward time just a little bit, and we'll see you for purchasing that field. Well, we're up here at the castle now. The best price for the wood beams was the windmill, but now I checked it just before we took off out of the yard, and it is now the castle. So hopefully this does take it, and it pays us for it as well. So 4,000 litres of wood beams, 38,641, and we need £269,000, and we're at 263,000. So still a little bit to go, and in about 6 hours we're going to be charging their £10,000 for financing for January. So we need ideally another £17,000. Let's take a quick check. Oh, the packed onions is pretty much exactly what we need. Oh, that's fantastic. I was thinking we were going to have to maybe sell some salmon, but no, we can do some packed onions. So we're going to load up everything we've got take it to the logistics center west, which I believe is somewhere here. Is that it there? That's the one. Right, we're going to load up all of our packaged onions, take it there, sell it, and then purchase field 19. Well, here we go. Let's see if this isn't, well, it should be enough to get the field, but I want to see if we can have a little bit left over for financing tomorrow. We can always sell firewood, so there's no real panic, but 14,000 litres of packed onions, £17,058. So we need 269, say 270. Plus that's 10,000 extra. What are we for financing? 10,123. We will just make it. That is very close. So field 19, let's take a look. So it's been harvested, there's nothing in it, and it's fully fertilized. Oh, perfect. Doesn't even need ploughing. Field 15 needs ploughing, so that's going to take a bit of work. Right, let's get this bought. £269,832. Purchase that. Another bit of land for us. So now we've got these two fields here, field 13, 17, and now we've just purchased 19 as well. So that will be for, let's take a look at our field rotation map here. Field 19, when we purchase onions to plant in March, and the field is to purchase, but we've just done that, so perfect. So that's for onions there. That should bring in a decent amount for us. Well, that's us now into January. We did forget about the production costs as well, so we're now £1,760 in the minus, but we have all of these firewood to sell. The price is not too bad. It's actually quite close to the maximum. I'm just trying to work this so that I'm selling it all at once. So we've got 30 pallets here, so it's 30 pallets a load, 45,000 litres. Let's see what this brings in. Should be around 50,000. £54,525. Right, that's the first one done. We've still got another, there's 2 full loads and a little bit as well. So still 91,000 litres. Oh, so you've got 3. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is 2 full loads. So another £111,000 worth, and the maximum is 113,000. So we're only losing about £2,000. So that's not too bad. We can deal with that. And we have more onions as well, £26,000 worth. Again, not far off the best price. So we're going to sell all of them as well once we've done the firewood. We'll get the firewood done first. It is still rising, but I'm not going to wait about for that because I want to try and get this offshore aquaculture. So we'll go and grab the next one load. I'm just trying to think what it is. That's 45,000 litres, so that 2 loads is 90,000, and we have 91. Yeah, so 2 full loads, and we'll just leave what's left. We'll save that for ourselves or another someone local to us, because we won't be producing any more until probably middle of the year. Well, when we sell the salmon, actually, once that's sold, we can go and get some more. What we did do, or what we do need to do now, is we did stop. In fact, we can start it again. We stopped the production for the fish breeding because there was only 792 litres of food left. So I think it was this young salmon 2 that we had. Yeah, I think it was. Right, let's activate that again. We'll go and get fish food and we'll take it to them, then go back and get another 2 loads of firewood. So we'll go and get this done. We'll probably buy, I'm trying to think, we've got 2 full loads there. That's 50,000 each. That gives us 150 and it's 125. So if we spend 20,000 on fish food now, we still have enough. Let's see what this 8 pallets, 20,800. Right, we'll buy that. That all goes into fish breeding, and we need this again, which we can get once we sell with our onions. Yes, we can get another set with the onions. Right. Well, here's the last load of firewood going in now. £54,744. So that means we now have enough for the offshore aquaculture. So we're going to go and place that. Well, that's the aquaculture purchased. And we've also purchased, we did get 6 pallets of fish food, not 8. Now that was £15,600 because we couldn't afford it because we haven't sold the onions yet. So now we need to take the straps off of here, as long as they don't all fall off before I get onto the sell point. There we go. £28,693. So now we have enough to buy another couple pallets of fish food, but we're not going to. We're just going to head straight down. Right, we'll go and do a little bit of a time lapse, take this out here, go and get straw to our cows, and then I think we'll finish up the episode there because we've done quite a bit. We've purchased a new field and we have purchased, you can see it there, the one on the right hand side. That's why I was going to put it left and right, but it doesn't let me rename it. I think it's only animal pens that do that. Right, let's get all this unstrapped. We'll turn the tractor off, we don't need the lights on. There we go. Right, we'll go and get this all loaded onto the boat, taken out, a little time lapse, and we'll see you in a minute. I was just having a look at what we've got here to sell, and there's nothing else really to do until March, when we can start getting into planting, putting the onions in, the potatoes. We do need a potato planter, which we need to rent anyway. But all of that money from the salmon that we're going to get in, is it June or July? Put the second bale in. All that money is going to go towards paying off the combine and the baler if we can, and if there is still any money, we're going to pay off that TMR mixer because it's still on finance. It's 4%. The cultivator as well, it's at 4%, and the Valtra, if we can. I don't think we're going to have enough money for that. I don't think we're going to have like £400,000 from the salmon, but if we do, we're going to pay the Valtra off as well because that is a big chunk of money every month. It's only at 2.95% interest. But there's still a good chunk left on it, and it is a good bit of money per month. Right, let's park this back over here, out of the way for when we put the TMR in. There we go. Right, so we'll leave that there. That's the cows happy and fed for a bit. Well, I'll say fed, they're bedded up anyway. We do need a manure pit, which we could actually get now. I was thinking of placing it over there out of the way, but I'm not 100% set on that yet. I'd rather get a couple things paid off. Obviously we have got the new aquaculture, we've got that new field as well, which is fantastic. We've got field 19, that is ready to go for the onions in March. We stopped the onion production because we forgot about it. I don't know how long it was running empty for, but we stopped it. Obviously nothing in the firewood processor, we emptied that out. The sawmill's still working away, we'll just leave that running in the background. sell the wood beams as we need. These two are fully filled up. A little bit less young salmon now, and I think it's slowly eating through that. Plenty of feed at this one, so we're not going to run out for a while there. We do need to buy more feed and split it between both of these, and then take another load to the fish breeding, but we do need a bit of money for that. So that's probably not going to be, I don't want to take on any more contracts, because I think we're at the point now where we can work away ourselves, but we're not producing anything apart from wood beams that we can sell. Or we've got salmon. If we're desperate, we can sell some salmon to buy fish food for producing more. But we have this set back to distributing, so that should evenly put them out to both aquacultures now, but I'll have to keep a check on that. They should have enough fish food to last them for a bit yet, probably another couple of months until we get some Angus calves. And for selling things, salmon is the only real thing we've got. If we sold it now at if the best price was now, we'd have £100,000 worth. So I think 300,000 isn't out of the question from salmon once we come round to it, because we've doubled our production. I'm not going to do the numbers to try and figure out how much we're going to get. I'm just wanting it to be what it is when we get to July and just be happy with what we've got. Silage, obviously we're not selling, we need it for feed. Same as straws used with TMR and bedding, same with the hay. No firewood. The onions, I don't think there's another pallet. So that's stopped until we can start producing again once we harvest them next year, which is going to be August. So this is going to be a really busy time here. We're going to have harvesting of the onions and the potatoes. We're going to have the selling of the salmon. So we're going to have a good bit to do then. Where are we here? We're not producing the planks, so wood beams is the only real thing that we have at the moment. It's still saying 7,000 litres of young salmon, but I don't know, is that at the, yeah, that's in pallets. Okay, so that's what's at the aquaculture just now, and then we've got another one almost made at the breeding facility. So all is looking well. Yeah, with the financing, the combine is first to go, but it's 216,000. That saves us a good chunk. It's 262 if we keep it running the full term. So we're wanting to save a chunk on interest. That's 2,500 off, so that reduces this by a quarter. The baler would be next. That saves a good bit of money with the interest as well. That's another 1,500 off. The next things to go at 4% would be this, which is our TMR mixer. It doesn't cost much, but it's only 40,000 to pay off. And the other one, which is the cultivator as well, which we could nearly pay off now actually, but we're going to wait until we still have to hire equipment. So we're going to leave that just now until the salmon's sold, and if we can, pay off this, but it's another 180, say 190,000. But by the time we get there, it's going to come down a bit as well. There's going to be, 5 months worth of payments. That could come down to maybe 176,000-ish. But that's 2,000 a month as well. We could bring our total right down to, we could half that total and more if we get a good chunk of 400,000 from the salmon. But that is for the next episode. In the next one, we are hopefully, if we can time it right, we're going to be welcoming in some Angus calves. We're going to be planting onions. I'll just check my planner there. So onions in field 19. It's fully fertilized, doesn't need ploughed. It's ready to go. Plant it, roll it, leave it. Potatoes is going in field 12, but we need to rent the equipment for it. This should be ready for a next cut in March, April time. And then we will cultivate that and probably put something else in there. And obviously we've got our barley growing in field 17. Field 16, I don't know what to do with. I may just, I don't really know actually. We don't need straw, so we don't need to put excess in. We've got the barley, hopefully, that's another thing, we've got chickens to get as well. And goats eventually. Oh, there's so much to buy, but when do we buy it? But at least we purchased a massive field in this episode. We've got our new, oh, we can't see it on this map here. Oh, we can. We have our new aquaculture, so a good bit of money spent this month, that's for sure. And what did we get in total from? I see we sold the onions as well. So 192, just shy of 200,000 this month on selling the firewood and onions. So that's really good. Last month would have been a bit of onions and that as well, but we've also sold wood beams. So that's in, I think, in this month's. So we can't figure out exactly what we got on firewood, but it was about 160, I think, 160,000. Anyway, we're going to leave the episode there. I'm just going to check to see if this field needs weeded or anything else so that we can get it. Well, we can't do it anyway. It's still January. It doesn't look like there's any weeds, but we do need to fertilise it in March. So when we come back for the next episode, they'll be fertilising that field of barley and planting. So, exciting times. Right, we are going to call it there for this episode. And we'll see you in the next one for some more planting madness as we come into the next year. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you again soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.